Hello students, so welcome again. So in the last part of this chapter we discuss about the classification system, then the life cycle pattern we are discussing now, and internal external characters of the morphology of the thallus of bryophytes or the rhexia. So today we'll discuss about the reproduction part of this rhexia. So basically this in rhexia it reproduces by vegetative and the sexual method. So in this first, that is the vegetative reproductions. So in favorable condition it is formed. So the plant multiplies by the following methods is formed, that is the fragmentation, then tubers, and then adventitious branches, persistent apices, smooth walled rhizomes. So these are the various types of vegetative reproductions. The first, that is the fragmentation. So it is the common method of vegetative reproduction. So in this, what happens, the rhexia they form a death and the decay of the older or the posterior portion take place as the thallus attain maturity. So this progressive death, we can say, as and decay continues till it reaches dichotomy and separate two lobes. So each survived lobes develop into new plant is formed. This is formed in the fragmentation part. So in the picture you can see from A to D it is the fragmentation part is that. Then the next is the tuber one. So in rhexia the species like sorry rhexia discolor, rhexia vesicata, and the rhexia perennis. So these are some species that perinating tubers are found at the apices of lobes of the thallus in unfavorable conditions. So in unfavorable conditions they resume their growth is formed. Now the next type, that is adventitious branches. So in this it is a special adventitious branches which is found in the species that is rhexia fluitans, which is the aquatic one. So in this, branches similar to parent thallus may be formed on the ventral surface of the thallus. So they get detached and develop into a new plant. Now the next, that is the persistent apices. So the apices of the thallus grow down into the soil. So they become thickened at the end of the growing season. So these apices resume their growth during favorable seasons. So they what do we say, come above the soil and develop into a new plant formation is formed. Okay. Then the next part, that is of vegetative reproduction, that is a smooth wall rhizomes. So the terminal ends of the rhizomes form a new thalli as a result of multiplication, which is this type it is found in the rhexia glauca. So these are the vegetative reproductions in rhexia. Now the next, that is the rhexia reproduction formation in as a second part, that is a sexual reproduction. So in this, what happen, both the types we can say sexual reproduction is formed in the two types, that is the antheridium and the archegonium ones. So this antheridium, that is the male sex organ, and the archegonium, it is the female sex organs. So this sexual reproduction, it is the oogamous in an unfavorable conditions. So the sex organs are well developed and highly differentiated. The male sex organ is called as the antheridium, while the female sex organ is called the archegonium ones. So first, that is the antheridium. In this structure, so it is a ovoid, elongated, pear-shaped structure and arising singly. A short fused-celled stalk is attached to the base of the club-shaped antheridial body of the rhexia part of the thallus. So the antheridial body shows two distinct regions of thin-walled cells. The first, that is an outer sterile layer called as a jacket layer, and the central mass of large number of cubical androgonial cell is formed. Now this antheridium is enclosed within an antheridial chamber. Okay, so the antheridial chamber communicates to the outside with the dorsal surface by a pore formations. So in the next part, that is the liberation of antherozoids. So in the favorable condition, when enough moisture is available, the jacket cells impile water and uh, disorganized to ooze out the mass of anthrocytes. So the anthrozoids are liberated in the semi-fluid surface film. Through this film, they swim and reach to the archegonium into the neck of the archegonium during fertilization. Okay, so the each anthrozoid is a flagellated. In the picture you can see flagellated and coil structure. Okay, so the flagella is a as it is moved, so it is a motile organism. Okay, so this is the antheridium portion. Now next is that is a archegonium one. So it is the second part, that is a female sex organ is formed. So in this, it is a flask shaped in the tissue of the thallus. It has few celled stalk, long neck and swollen venter. A short few celled stalk provides an attachment of the archegonium with the thallus. The venter in the basal, we can say swollen part, it consists of a single layer wall of usually more than 10 to 20 cells in perimeters. It encloses a lower large egg with an upper small ventral canal cells. The neck is long, single layered elongated tube is formed. So it encloses a narrow canal consisting of 4 to 6 neck canal cells in a single row. In the picture B we can see the neck consists of 6 to 9 tiers of elongated cells arranged in a 6 vertical rows. So the upper part is covered in this picture. You can say the upper part is covered by the 4 large lid and or we can say as cap cells. So it's a mature archegonium. So in this part it is enclosed with the archegonial chamber. When this archegonium reaches maturity stage, the neck canal cells and the venter canal cells degenerates from top to the downward portion. So a mucilaginous mass is formed. So a mucilage absorbs water, swells. It produces a force by which the cover cells separate from one another by breaking middle lamella. Thus the neck canal or a narrow passage is formed from the apex of the archegonium to the cell, we can say. So in the picture we can see the thallus showing the archegonium, where the single archegonium is a stage in the stage of fertilizations. So thank